Ladies and gents, welcome back to episode 2 of season 4 of the Burton Albion Road to Glory here on the TSI YouTube channel. Before we dive straight into the busy transfer period and the real start of the Premier League season, if you haven't already, please do subscribe to the channel. Come and join us on our road to 1,000. It's absolutely free. All you got to do is click the subscription button down below. And whilst you're there, come across to my Twitch and Discord channels and get involved in all things community related. A very brief look at the table. We've only played one game so far. It was against Luton Town, who came up with us. And we currently sit in 10th with that victory. Leading the way on goal difference alone is Brighton, who won their opening games. And actually, a little fun fact, nobody drew on the opening day of the season. It was wins and losses all around. A little look at the schedule then. It is Burnley at home in the league first, before we play Luton yet again in the Carabao Cup, which of course we are trying to retain our title. I may simulate that one. I really don't care about the Carabao Cup. The league and the FA Cup are the focus this year. And then it's Bournemouth away in the league, for Newcastle at home and West Ham away. As always, we'll play 5. We'll play 3 of those. We'll simulate 2. And that will do us for episode number 2. And of course, it will see the close of the January transfer window. We still have £11 million to spend. Whether we spend it, I don't know. Ideally, I want a centre-half for sure. And then if we can get left wing cover, right wing cover, happy days. I'm not desperate for it. If we find the right player, we'll definitely sign them. But I'm quite happy with the squad we've got, but I would ideally like at least one centre-half to come in this window. Let's get straight into it. It's Burnley at home, a side that came up with us, and it's another good chance to get an early 3 points on the board. Premier League action at the Pirelli then. It's the first time in this club's history that Premier League football has reached Burton-upon-Trent. And again, it's a good opportunity for us. As we've said, Burnley came up with us. They're a strong, strong side. I expect a tough game here, like we had against Luton. We're just going to need to take our chances because tougher games are ahead, where I'm sure the points will become more difficult to come by. As Winkler is in the box straight away. He's going to try and find it at the back post, but he is offside, the new man. But that will be offside early in this game. Burnley coming forward now. Costa Joe into Oshonji, and has a shot from distance, but that is wide. Again, Burnley playing some nice football here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to soak up quite a bit of this pressure early in this game. And again, just be clinical if and when we get an opportunity. Deccan now for Burnley. That's a lovely fall to the Burnley. Number 37 finds Kata, and Kata shoots, but Green will come out, of course, from Burnley, playing against his old club early in his Burton Albion career. Collects the ball comfortably. It'd be nice for him to get an early touch of the ball where it doesn't hit the back of the net. And Diarra's now striving for it. It's a great ball to Verman. Goes back to Diarra and goes to Guest. Guest now just trying to skip inside. Can't. Renato Vega's there. Goes back to Diarra though. Diarra can have a pop from distance. It's a massive challenge from Brownhill. Have that. Absolutely munches his man. Brilliant tackle. Brownhill on the ball. Guest just being dispossessed a bit too easily there. Chance for Sikan to shoot, and Sikan scores. You've got to say they've deserved it. They look a significantly better side than when we played them last year. You know, the few new faces in their team, and they take the lead at the Pirelli. We've created absolutely nothing, and they've kept most of the ball, and they've looked a real threat going forward, and the away fans celebrating that far corner. But we're up against it now. We go 1-0 down for the first time in the Premier League. It's Burton 0, Burnley 1. Irving finds Marky Moore. Marky Moore's just going to go inside to this pocket of space, and we find Winkler, and Winkler's going to look for the run of Guest, and finds Guest, and Guest is going to try and go inside to Verman. Goal for the Brewers. It's an instant response from the Burton Albion number 9. It must have been very, very close to being offside. That's a good, quick counter-attacking goal. Again, taking the opportunity when it arises. And Verman has hit the ground running in a Burton Albion shirt. It's a wonderful finish from him. In fact, it was just the man on this near side playing one. He's not missing that. Puts it across the keeper. It's Burton 1, Burnley 1. Aina now down the left-hand side. Tries to beat his man. Doesn't quite have the flair that Bueno does in that position. Is a better rated player, but I don't think Bueno is completely out of this squad. As Adoffin comes across, and he's been absolutely brilliant so far today. But there's definitely places to fight for in this Burton Albion side. As Winkler comes forward and tries to find Boving, and does find Boving, and Boving now is going to find Guest. No, it just breaks down. Extall does really, really well, as there is just 1 minute added on in this first 45 minutes, as Burnley are looking to maybe create one more opportunity as it goes to Brownhill. Brownhill now driving forward. The referee has seen enough, blows his whistle. Really, really good first 45 minutes of football. Burnley have had the better of the play. But we've taken our one chance and we've taken it well. At the break, it is Burton 1, Burnley 1. Yeah, now skipping down this left-hand side. We'll cut back inside and find Mikey Moore. And Mikey Moore's just into a pocket of space again. And clubs have been sniffing around Mikey Moore. Dortmund have come in with a bid of £28 million for our star boy. We have rejected it. I am not in a position to sell our best player in our first season of the Premier League. Next season, maybe. But right now, absolutely not. £28 million is the fee that we have just turned down for Mikey Moore. Here is Mikey Moore, the man we've just been speaking about, skipping down this left-hand side. He's going to try and find Burman to win the game. Misses. I say win the game. There's half an hour left. What am I talking about? But we really should take the lead there. He probably could have squared it to Boving. Irving now on the edge. Irving has a shot from distance. Oh! Sensational from the man that's on loan from West Ham. What a finish that is. Just picks up the ball again. We thought we should have scored previously. The ball comes back. Andy Irving just finds himself in a little pocket of space and thinks, let's have a go. And absolutely thunders one into the top corner, hits the bar, comes down. But the Burton Albion number 7 has his first goal for the club. And what a moment and what a way to score it. We take the lead at Burnley. It's Burton 2, Burnley 1. Boving now. Referee plays a good advantage. Goes to Vermant. Vermant's just going to try and skip past his man. Goes back to Winkler. This is good from the Brewers. DR out on the edge of the box. We'll try and find Vermant. Does find Vermant. Vermant is offside. We will make a couple of changes, though. With Irving on that yellow card, I just want to play it safe here. Brannigan's going to come on for his first appearance. Fernandez is actually going to come on the left-hand side. He can play left wing. So, again, he could be the backup that we potentially use instead of signing a left-sided player, meaning we focus more on the right and the centre half. But could be a nice way of getting Fernandez some game time as well. Man, just comes short. Fernandez now on the pitch. First minutes since that horrible ACL injury. Misses, but it's a good save by Melia. That would have given Fernandez the world of confidence. Again, a horrible seasoning and injury early in his Burton Albion career. Stunted his progression early, but good to see him back in a yellow shirt as Katongo sees that out for a throw-in. Winkler now. Winkler, go alone if you can. Goes to Katongo. Down the right-hand side. Poor first touch. Maybe should have tried to play in, and now Katongo's out of position. Winkler's going to have to try and fit in. Can Katongo get back? He can't. Winkler's bought him enough time to fill back into his position. Just a minute or so left here, plus whatever the referee deems to add on in this game. Van Dijk, can you win that ball? He can't. Go straight past him. There's a chance here for Burnley late on. Foster shoots, saved by Green. Burnley with another chance. Can we get it out? Oh, God, we hang on. And the referee does blow full-time whistle. Green, you have just earned your pay packet for the month in that one moment. Only had a brilliant game, actually. A couple of massive saves, but it is 2 from 2 to start the season again. They are two sides that, if we're going to pick up points, it would be against Luton and Burnley, who came up with us. Things will get tougher, but it's the perfect start to life in the Premier League. I don't know how long it will continue, but we're going to enjoy it while it lasts. Burton 2, Burnley 0. Game against Luton in the Cup. We will rotate some players here. Doffin can have a break. Carra can come into goal for Green. Congo can start at right back for this one, and Bueno can go into left midfield. We'll make a double change. No, in fact, we'll keep Irving here. Brannigan can come in. On the right, Winkler can play, but on the left, I am going to play Fernandez, and our Conte can come in for Vermont up top. So a rotated squad again. I know we're defending the Carabao Cup, but to keep the board happy, it's the League and the FA Cup this season. So we will simulate this game and hope that we can get 3 points. Okay, a 3-1 defeat away at Luton. I'm not going to get too upset about it. Our Conte got the only goal of the game. Nothing really to write home about. There was a couple of substitutions before half-time. I'm hoping there's no injuries there. But the Carabao Cup defence falls at the first hurdle. A trip to the South Coast then, as we head to the Vitality to take on Bournemouth in our first away game of the episode. We've gone 2 from 2 to start in the league. Again, Bournemouth will be a much harder test, I'm sure, than what we've come up with so far. But typically, when we were in the Championship, we played better against the better teams. Again, I'm not sure that's going to quite apply for the whole of this season. But we're just looking to keep this good run of form happen. I'd absolutely die for a point here. Gallagher now on the edge of the box. Skips past 1, skips past 2. Finds Daniel Jemison, of course, formerly of Burton Albion, but he can't make that count as Irving will now clear with the ball. I've been really impressed, actually, with Andy Irving since we brought him on loan from West Ham. Proving to be one of the better signings we've made in this window, that is for sure. He finds Mikey Moore now, and Mikey Moore's just going to try and use his skill and his pace to beat the Bournemouth right back, but he can't, as there he is there and comfortably clears the ball. Batu now skips through the number 30 for Bournemouth. Really tricky customer, it would seem. Dango on the edge, beats his man. He's going to try and pull it back, doesn't need to. Green makes a massive save with his right hand. Oh my word, what a save that is at the front post to keep the scores at 0-0. Bournemouth looking so much more dangerous than ours. Mikey Moore's giving the ball away now, and Osborne can cover it. Mikey Moore does well to get the ball back. Doffin now to Winkler. And we are looking at new right-wing options, new centre-half options, but Winkler has been good so far this season. Always looks a threat, but absolutely nothing on offer there. The one thing I was going to say as well, I don't know how long this has been in the game, but it's nice to see that the actual numbers and the patches on the shirt change to the league that you're in. I didn't notice it in the Championship, but it's nice that we actually get Premier League numbers. There was a time where that wasn't a thing, and you used to just end up playing with, you know, your League One badges in the Premier League. So it's not, I don't know how long that's been in the game, and maybe if you know, let me know down in the comments how long that's been in the game for. But that's a nice little cosmetic touch that I haven't noticed before. Irving. More to Diarra. Diarra's going to try and thread the ball through to Boving. Boving's going to have a shot! Oh, he's hit the post. Oh, it would have been completely against the runner play, but it just opened up for him. And again, we're not going to get many chances in games like this, but he's just hit the top of the left-hand post. That's a huge chance for us to potentially take the lead here. Remains 0-0. Vermont now goes to Guest. Guest go one more to Winkler. It's really good from Burton Albion, but just breaks down, and I think that will do us for the first half. Yeah, we've not been great. We've got to get used to this. We're not in the Championship anymore. We're in the big boy league now, and Bournemouth have looked a very good side. And again, we've had a clearer opportunity by hitting the post, but that man on the screen has absolutely bossed the game at the break. It is Bournemouth 0, Burton 0. Osborne on the ball early in the second half for Bournemouth. Looks to try and play Jefferson, but Adoffin's there and comes out and clears. Yeah, we are looking for that centre half, but Adoffin has been so good. He's so much better than his rating suggests as well. It's on the ball down this right-hand side. As Burton Albion are just looking to potentially come forward here. We'll try and play the ball into the middle. Does find Boving. Boving's going to find Diarra. Diarra's going to try and find Vermant. Vermant turns. Can he get a shot on goal? Does, but it's a huge save from Dennis in the Bournemouth goal. Big right hand prevented that ball going into that far corner as Vermant looked to get yet another Premier League goal to his name. That's much better from us, though, using those wide men, trying to stretch the play when we can. But Gallagher's on the ball for Bournemouth here. Bournemouth number 8 and the skipper does well. Dango now as Adoffin tries to get across, but he's absolutely sent. Dango at the front post. Good save from Green again. It's too easy for Bournemouth. Just dancing through our defence. They've got a chance to get a corner into the box now. Diarra's at the front post, and Diarra's going to try and clear and does clear. Aina's now there and does clear as well. Few substitutions for us as this corner is about to be taken. Bournemouth take it short. Gallagher, Diarra is the man coming out and does really well. Can't counter-attack though, can't make the most of it. Guest is now coming out to try and stop Gallagher getting into the box. Dango now, Fatu, Jefferson, Green's there. We are hanging on by a thread here. Bueno now, fresh legs down this left-hand side. Looking to try and get a place in this team. Vermant to Boving. Oh, it's completely against the run of play. We were hanging on for our lives, and we have just made a brilliant counter-attacking goal. The fresh legs down that far left-hand side is what matters, and I have no idea how, but we are celebrating, and we are 1-0 up away at Bournemouth. We have not been good at all. But Vermont and Boving are always a threat when we go forward. Superb from Bueno. It's an argument that he should be coming back in for Aina, I think, in the next one, but it's Burton 1, Bournemouth 0. Gallagher into Fatu. Fatu on the edge of the box now. Finds Daniel Jefferson. Jefferson to instantly get Bournemouth back into it, potentially. Fatua's there. Adoffin can't get across. Good save again from Green. Oh, my word. How are Bournemouth not level? It's another corner to deal with, though. Can we get the ball out? Winkler's there. Can we get the second? Van Kooten's there. Fernandez, just clear your lines. It's hit Fatua. It should be a Burton throw. It is. Just going to make another change late on in this game. Conte on. Let's get Brannigan on in the midfield. Again, fresh legs are going to be vital. Just out of time to go here. Nothing silly, lads. Not sure how much added. 2 minutes added on. Fernandes, just beat your man and run the clock down if you can. Keeps the ball in play, but it gives Diary a chance to come forward. That is not what we wanted to do. A Dauphin win the ball, please. First, seconds, thirds, does superbly well. The Burton Albion skipper leading by example, and we're going to get a massive away win against Bournemouth. It wasn't pretty. We didn't deserve it. Green has had the game of his life in goal for us. What a signing he is proving to be. But that is the kind of grit and determination we're going to need to show this year. It's a dream start to life for the Premier League. It's 3 from 3. It's Bournemouth 0, Burton Albion 1. So it is deadline day. And one scout that has come through, Bashir Humphreys from Chelsea, looks like he could be the option. Again, a couple of the other scouts just didn't come through in time, and the other ones that did just didn't look good. But 74 rated, he would be our best centre half. 6'2", young lad, plenty of potential. I think we try and buy this man. We'll try and get him obviously for a better deal than what is on screen. Let's try £4 million. Will you accept £4 million quid? They want 4.15 with a 50% sell on. Let's go back to 4 million, but we keep the sell on in there. Will they accept that? They will. Now we just got to get the contract across the line. Hopefully his wages aren't too high, but this potentially could be the last signing of the window. He's on £54,000 at the minute. We do have the budget to sign that if that's what he wants. He wants a 4-year deal. That's absolutely fine. Again, he should only get better and better. But accept no release clause. 54k. Let's offer you 45 and see if you'll accept that. He will accept that. It's a good bit of business. We've got a new centre half through. It's a big gap that we wanted to fill and get some more depth in there. We've got it in Bashir Humphreys. You are a Burton Albion player. Welcome to the club. Probably are done from what, again, I want a right midfielder, but there's no one there that, again, we can currently afford, really. 2 offers that have come in. Mikey Moore, an offer's come in. We are rejecting that 28.1 million. Roman Guest, Liverpool have tried. Leipzig have tried. Rennes are now trying £12.5 million. We will reject both of those. They are not going anywhere in this window, but I think that will be the transfer window done. So I'll see you soon for a little wrap up. So a little summary of our window then. Croker was the first man to go. Or Gomez went for 1.1 million. Karoma went for 1.9. Armour went for 1.7. We then bought Boving in for £8.5 million. Curtis went for £1 million. Yannick Morse left for 2.5. Etienne Green then came in for 2.3 million. That's been brilliant so far. Katongo for 4.2 million. He'll grow into his role. Whitford out. Aina in for 3.3. Bashir Humphreys, our deadline day signing for £4 million. And then some loan signings out and in. Irving and Vermont, the 2 loan signings that we brought in. And a few going out. Let's have a little look around the grounds. Let's have a look at the big money deals. Xavi has gone from Liverpool to Newcastle for 130. Savino's gone to Monaco for 105. Thierry Emery, a wonder kid on FM, has £97 million to Liverpool. Tchouameni has gone from Real Madrid to Juventus for 96. Vlahovic, 92 to Madrid. Frimpong to Leipzig, 81. Alphonso Davies from Tottenham to Man City, £80 million. But McAllister's gone to AC for 78. Jadon Sancho to Barca says some massive moves. And Trent in season 4 gets that move to Real Madrid. That might be happening sooner rather than later, IRL. But some massive money being spent in the Premier League. So we will simulate this game against Newcastle. Just the one change to the side that won last time out against Bournemouth. Humphreys, the new man, comes straight in at centre-half, replacing Van Dijk, just because the skipper, Dauphin, has been sensational. So that is the squad we're going to go for. Again, I'm expecting this is where this season things might not quite go our way. It's a 4-1 defeat. Gordon gets the opening goal for Boving, gets our own, and then it's Xavi who gets one. Isak and Gordon finishes off the scoring. So I think the simulated games are going to be rough this year. We know that. It's vital we get as many points as we can during ours, but a heavy defeat at the hands of Newcastle. Welcome to the London Stadium then for a trip to West Ham. And these cutscenes is what makes being in the Premier League so special. We don't get these down in League One or the Championship, as Lopetegui is still there in real life. But yeah, these cutscenes are rather good in the Premier League as the bubbles float. And West Ham will get us underway as Kai Havertz is leading the line for West Ham today. And as he finds himself another London club. But I'm expecting an extremely tough game against West Ham today. To Winkler, who we didn't bring in a right-sided player, so he will be our right winger for the foreseeable. We don't really have any cover, so if he gets injured, we're in a spot of bother. We'd have to look at the youth system as Diarra's now on the ball and finds Irving. And Irving, who's on loan for West Ham and being allowed to play today, gets a shot away, but Slenia gets the save in early doors. Corner ball going to be taken by Mikey Moore. Tries to find Guest at the front post. Does, but Guest can't get any purchase on that. Does find Boving, but that does go out of play. Inside to Vermaat. Vermaat's going to look for the run of Aina down this far side. We'll try and find Mikey Moore. Mikey Moore's on the ball. Finds Boving. Boving's going to go one more to Winkler. Going to go back to Boving. Boving's going to get a shot away. Just wide. Good football from the Brewers, though. It's exciting football from us. Again, we look really good when we go forward. We look a little bit shaky at the back at times as we just can't deal with the class, but that's a huge chance to take the lead at the London Stadium. Diarra now, running forward. Finds Vermaat. Vermaat's going to look for the run of Aina and does find Aina. Aina now is going to look for the edge. It's fine to Mikey Moore, the Wonder Boy! No, Selena saves again. It's a brilliant game of football, this end-to-end stuff. Mikey Moore's going to try and swing this ball into the box and try and find the head of a Dolphin, but can't. Only going to go as far as Diarra now. Diarra on the edge goes to Guest, and Guest is going to have a pop from distance. Oh, Roman Guest! You absolute superstar! I don't think he's ever scored a goal like that in his life. And he's just taken a pop from distance. And we have seen some special goals so far in the Premier League, but that is right up there. The young right back, West Ham don't close him down. He thinks, I'll have a dig. And it's going to take something special to beat the West Ham number one. And it is something special. We lead at the London Stadium. It's West Ham 0, Burton Albion 1. Isn't careful. Paqueta again. Tries to find Kudus. Good save. Humphreys block. Green. Huge save. Oh, that man is putting an absolute shift in a Burton Albion shirt since he's joined from Burnley. Corner now. Goes short to Kante. Skips past this man. Falls to Kai Havertz on the edge. To Paqueta. And it's Kudus! Oh, deflection. And that time it beats Green. Kudus with the goal. I'm not sure who it took a little deflection off, but it definitely hit a Burton Albion player as it came through. We'll have a little look here. I'm sure this hit a Burton Albion leg. And it does. It's hit the skipper, Diarra's knee, and it's just deflected it away from the keeper. Not really deserved, but it is 1-0 in London. Aina into Moore. We're going to have another chance to go at the other end here. Boving now. Boving, can you turn your man? Boving shoots, scores. Can it fall to Vermaat? No. Oh, we've got to be scoring there. What a way that would have been to answer it back as Humphreys misses the header, but a Dolphin's there to clean up. We really should not be level in this game. We are playing so well. 2 minutes added time in the end of this first half. Aina out. Down the left-hand side, we'll put the ball in. Tries to find Boving. Can Boving flick it on to Winkler? No, he can't. Well, he can, but Casey's there to clear. West Ham will clear their lines. And the referee will blow for half-time. What a half of football that is. How it's 1-0, I don't know. West Ham have had a bit of luck. We've missed a couple of chances, but this is so much fun to be a part of. Roman Guest with that sensational goal to give us the lead before Kudus pegged us back. But at the break, it is 1-0. And into Vermaat. Into Boving. Boving's going to try and find Winkler on the wide. Does find Winkler. Winkler now can burst into the box and shoot. Oh, it's another good save, but it falls back to Boving. No, again. Emerson clears the ball. I've got a horrible feeling this is really going to haunt us at the end of this game. But we should be home and dry. Winkler now. Inside to Boving. Boving is going to wind one up from distance. Oh, my God, it would have been special. It would have been really special from Boving. We know he's got it in his locker, but it's just wide. More Irving. Irving into Vermaat. Vermaat into Boving. Surely this time it is! God, we've deserved that. We have been absolutely sensational in this game of football. We deserve that second goal, and Boving deserves that. We have absolutely battered West Ham at their home stadium. And somehow it's only 2-1. The job is not done yet, but it's wonderful again from the link-up play. The two strikers just link it up perfectly. Changes this 4-4-2 halfway through last season was a genius stroke. We lead at West Ham. It's West Ham 1, Burton 2. Oh, no. No, no, no. Surely not. Havertz misses. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, my God. What are we doing? Havertz, you really should be putting them level there. He's missed an absolute sitter. I don't know why we sound so surprised. Oh, my God. We nearly gifted West Ham a goal there. Paqueta on the ball. West Ham starting to look really dangerous all of a sudden as Bueno goes up for the header. The referee waves advantage. It's Llorente now down this far side, but Van Dijk, who's come off the bench for a Dolphin, he's on that yellow card, does absolutely brilliantly. Diarra into Guest. Guest is just going to run down this right-hand side and try and put the ball into the box to our Conte. Touch. Oh, my God, that would have been sensational. That would have been goal of the season. Guest. Back to Irving. Irving to Moore to Boving, and Boving shoots, but it's deflected again, and that will be a Burton Albion corner. We are going to make another change. Mikey Moore's going to come off. Fernandez is going to come on, and Katongo is going to come on for Guest. They'll be the final changes we make. Kudus into Kai Havertz. Havertz somehow gets the ball through to Llorente. Bueno's chucking in mud a little bit. Kudus shot, goal. Oh, you just knew it was going to happen with how many chances we've missed. Kudus looks like he saved the point for West Ham late in this game. Again, we look so good going forward. We look so vulnerable going back. It's just a step up in class that every time they attack at this level, you've got a feeling they're going to score, and we just got carved open. It's 2-2. Because we have been nothing short of phenomenal in this game. Paquette is in. He might be able to find Havertz. We're just trying to track back, and Van Dijk does absolutely brilliant. We're just going to clear the ball. We'll take the point. For a second there, I thought we were going to completely bottle it. But Van Dijk just tracked his man sensation. We shouldn't be too disappointed. It's a point away from home in the Premier League at the end of the day. There's a Premier League ball floating across the screen, but a Kudus brace pegs us back. We should have won that game, though. We were absolutely superb. If we play like that, we will be in no danger of getting relegated. But it does finish Burton Albion 2, West Ham 2. Little look at the table then as we finish episode number 2. It is Arsenal who lead the way. They are a perfect 5 from 5 to kickstart the season. Newcastle in second, who of course beat us. Villa in third, United in fourth, Chelsea fifth, and of course we are currently 6th. I'm sure that will change as we will slowly fall down that table, but it has been almost the dream start to life in the Premier League. And then attention will turn to episode 3, and it starts with Man City at home. So that will be a sure reality check. And then we've got European football. So AZ Alkmaar away in the Conference League. So we will have European football, which is crazy. I completely forgot about that. It will then be Fulham away, Chelsea at home, and Hibernian away in the Conference League. So I'm excited to play some European football. It's come way earlier than I expected, but that Carabao Cup victory has given us the opportunity to play in the Conference League in season number 4. But as always, a massive thanks to everyone who continues to show the love and support. Come and get involved. Please do subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you very soon for episode number 3.